Welcome. In this video, we will discuss about the mergers of school in Odisha SAT project. So the agenda for this video will be the understanding of what SAT project is, what kind of merger we are talking about in Odisha, some of the concerns which has been raised by the activists and the way forward. So the whole pattern of this video would be aligned to the fact that education being an important sector, and over here the infrastructure, the primary education is considered as one of the most important component, and we will try to discuss about it in detail in this video. So let's move forward. So the first thing we need to know is why this particular thing was in news, what is the context. So Odisha government has identified around 8,000 schools in 15 districts which will be merged with other schools due to low enrollment. So basically because of the low enrollment and in order to exercise the economies of scale in general term, which is called as, but over here it's more for the convergence of resources, the Odisha government has decided to go ahead and merge the schools from 15 districts. So the low enrollment ratio, which is actually less than 20 students, was the criteria. The merger is being carried out under the Niti Aayog Sustainable Action for Transforming Human Capital in Education, which is called as SATHI project, and has been termed consolidation and rationalization of schools. So this particular program, the merger of schools, which was undertaken by the Odisha government, is actually being carried out under the guidelines of the SATHI project, which was envisioned by the Niti Aayog. So let's try to understand what this project is all about. So sustainable action from transforming human capital, that is SAT, focuses on two main sectors, education and health, and to build three role model states. So that was the whole idea which Niti Aayog came up with, that they will start with the SAT project, and the major places like the human capital is majorly dependent on the health sector as well as the education. So they focus on these two sectors, and the idea was that for the beginning we will start with the three state which will work as the model state for the other state to later on replicate. So that was the idea through which the Niti Aayog started the plan. Sathi aspired to be Sathi to the educational system with the students and the teacher as a center. So what kind of approach it is going to focus? So it is going to be student centric and teacher centric. So they would be the major pillars through which this approach will go ahead, and they should be the main like what you can say component whenever any policy is being considered. In 2017, when this particular Sathi project was announced, Odisha was among three states along with Jharkhand and Madhya Pradesh to be selected by Niti Aayog for the project. So which all states come under the Sathi project? So we have Odisha, then we have MP and also Jharkhand. So these are the three states which has been picked up by the Niti Aayog and would work as a role model states for other states to follow. So this is the major outline about the Sathi project. Now let's also try to understand some of the few nuances of this particular project. So the initiative aims to transform elementary and secondary school education through goal-driven exercise and create role model state for education. So what kind of area it will focus on? So it will focus on elementary as well as secondary school. That is one thing you need to remember, that it's not only elementary but also the secondary school it will target. And what will be the kind of goal? It is try to become a role model state. The initiative culminates at the end of 2020 academic year. So basically we are running at the last year of this particular project. Critical intervention including school mergers, remediation program, training, monitoring, teacher recruitment, rationalization, institutional reorganization at district and state level, and proper utilization of management information system are in execution mode since January 2018. So these are the various features, or these are the various programs which were undertaken under the Sathi project. So what are these school mergers as which is going to happen in Odisha? Then remediation program, what kind of things could be tackled by through the means of remediation, training and monitoring of teacher recruitment, institution reorganization just in case there in order to increase the convergence of resources, and that is going to happen at the district, state, both of these levels. So this is the major idea. These are the major initiatives which were taken under the Sathi project. Now, what is meant by the merger of a school? So, merger of a school is advocated to help consolidate resources such as teachers, libraries, laboratories, and play equipment. Just think about it. If their school is there and which has low enrollment ratio, so it makes more sense that there is one school which could induct these people, and the school which was earlier like maybe having more books, those books would come to the main school. Even the playground, the basic infrastructure could also be increased. So it will lead to the consolidation of resources. MIS, which is your Management Information System, can assist the school manager in determining the aims of school, formulating strategic plans, distributing resources, and evaluating staff performance as well as organizational success. So management of information system, one of the component under this project, is also going to provide better monitoring towards the various aspects. So the strategic planning could be done from the school manager side, and such kind of initiative could eventually help at the organizational success. Progress of the report is being monitored through the National Steering Group and Central Project Monitoring Unit at national level and State Project Monitoring Unit at state level. So, how the Sathi project? So, the idea is that for the like 2 year, the 3 states were supposed to become the model state for the other states to follow. So what kind of progress they have made so far, what has been done for the 3 states, that is being monitored at the central as well as state level. So this is the major details regarding the project and what merger of a school basically means. Now, there are some concerns which has been raised by the activists, and they argued that the closure or merger of a school is in violation to Section 3 and Section 8 of Right to Education 2009. So, Right to Education is considered as one of the very basic act which has came to the fact which will eventually lead to the realization of fundamental right, Article 21A, which is right to education. So Right to Education Act in 2009 is actually the realization of the fundamental right, Article 21A. But now the activists are saying this merger and closure go against the spirit of the act. So what are there in Section 3 and Section 8? So Section 3 provides to every child of the age of 6 to 14 years the right to free and compulsory education in a neighborhood school till the completion of elementary education. So this is something which has been raised by the activists, that they are concerned that the act says that it has to be in the neighborhood. Now if you keep on closing the school and eventually merge it at like the big school, that will create the distance. Then Section 8 also assigns the duties to the appropriate government to ensure that it provides free and compulsory elementary education to every child in a neighborhood school. So this is the thing. Section 3 provides that every child should have an education, and Section 8 makes it mandatory or makes it like obligation of the state to make it possible. So both of these sections are like kind of the activists have been arguing that they are being denied right now. Majority of these schools are from tribal belts or hilly terrains. Closure of school in a village will only increase the dropout rate, as it won't be feasible for a student to travel far to attend school. Now this is also a practical problem. So if the schools are very far, the dropout rate could increase. Parents are also concerned that if their children fail to attend school, they will also be deprived of the midday meal. So that is also one of the like concerns among the parent, because under the RTE we also have midday meal, which is basically under the midday meal scheme, the students or the children who are studying in the classes, they will get the meal provided by the government itself. So such kind of a scheme will also not be there. So not only the education but the health will also suffer. So these are some of the concerns which has been raised by the activists. Now for countering these concerns, state government has said that they will provide a kind of allowance if the particular all these things are getting like the student really have to travel apart. So they will provide rupees 20 allowance for them to travel. But apart from that, they have also made a provision that these are more of like the pilot project, and if the things go like really bad, then district collector has the power to roll back the merger. So this is something which has been like the answer which has been provided by the state government to quell the concerns of the activist. So I hope you have understood this video. This topic is important from your essay point of view also, because education is again one of the major topic which they keep on asking. So try to understand about what could be the concerns, what are the advantages, why the Niti Aayog came up with this plan. So try to understand from those angles. So if you have any doubt in this video, feel free to drop a comment. Thank you.